Alright, Schlockmeister fans, from this Toga Party compilation from 2002, we're going to watch something else called Incoming Freshman. Let's watch. Our movie starts with this girl, Jane, going to visit her college dorm room for the first time and running in on her roommate, Viv. Oops.
Vivian, I just don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I just barged right in on you and your boyfriend without even knocking. I feel just awful.
Oh, there's nothing to feel awful about. That wasn't even my boyfriend. That was this guy from racquetball class.
Here we meet Professor Bilbo.
Yes.
He has a tendency to fantasize that all of the women in his class
world history.
are naked.
And I hope to see some of you in my class. I'll speak to you individually concerning this later on. But first, we're going to hear from Sergeant Laverne Finterplay concerning ladies ROTC.
Classes will begin at 0900
Every time he blinks his eyes, he sees this woman with less clothes on.
Pre-registration will begin at 0800 hours in room 269. If you have any questions,
He sees a lot more, but I can't show you any more than this.
And he can work pretty well.
So Jane has a boyfriend back home.
Having an active social life outside of just dating.
Sure, if that's your idea of a good time.
Well, I have a steady boyfriend back home in Sweetbriar, so I don't guess I'll be doing much dating.
Well, I don't know how long you'll last here, Jane. With him being 80 miles away. You know, they've got an asshole never even called.
Yeah, don't talk like that.
Her boyfriend hasn't checked
Maybe
up on her,
Timmy
though.
got kidnapped.
Well, by God, he better have. The night of all nights. Shit, you've been sitting here all damn day. The asshole never even phoned. That sorry sack of shit.
So she calls another friend of hers back home to find out where Steve is.
Matter of fact, he's better than ever.
Oh, thank goodness. And where is he? Cindy, do you know where he is?
Well, I suppose I could find him if I wanted to.
Oh, she could, all right.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
And we decided that since you were so far away and I was so close that, well, he might just do better with a hometown girl, that's all.
Oh, no, Cindy, is Steve there?
Hi, Jane. How's school?
Listen up, you prick.
You can take that low-down, two-bit hometown whore
Of yours and jump straight up there and sweep her ass. And jump mine, Jane ass too.
There'll be any homework tomorrow.
Another one of Bilbo's fantasies.
The capital of France is Paris. The capital of Italy is Rome.
At one point, Bilbo got caught in the girls' locker room, too, so he had to dress up as a big woman named Edna.
My name's Edna. I'm the new substitute phys ed instructor.
Can't show you what he saw in there, but it was pretty cool.
We sell Shriners newspapers.
At one point, it seems like Mary is pledging a sorority.
March of Dimes. Yeah, she's so sweet. That's what being a Delta Pi is all about. Every month we bake brownies for the underprivileged kids. Here, have a brownie.
Oh, thank you. Hi, my name's Jane.
Oh, take a look at
We
this.
also have boys spying on girls with binoculars. Oh, with Steve out of the picture, Jane decides to go on a date again. Here she goes on a double date with Viv. Her new guy is named Randy.
There's so many people, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Randy.
Oh, that's okay.
How do you boys ever drink this stuff?
Oh, you get used to it. Right here is not enjoying your company and wouldn't screw
They
it
get
out.
hassled by some other guys, though.
Is it Randy?
Kind of date, huh? The rest of the evening. That's right. You had a date. Look, hey, you got a dance with her. It's fine with me. I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if she was free tomorrow. To be honest with you, I'm going out. I thought this wouldn't happen again.
No, I hoped it wouldn't either.
Keep hoping. It's early yet.
Randy, you don't understand. I mean, it's all the things that Mama told me. I mean, boys were brought up differently than girls. Now you and Randy
I think she's going to therapy or hypnosis.
So reaching down, unbuttoning your blouse.
Trying to get over some of her hang-ups.
Slowly reaching inside. Tell me when you're calm and relaxed.
I'm calm and relaxed.
Good.
I don't know, Jane, but believe me, they do.
The girls want to ditch their dates and go somewhere
The
else.
best performance I ever got out of a man was after we beat Alabama last year.
Ever since then, I've never complained.
Do you think we'll be able to break the dates after the game?
Oh, sure, I've done it a million times.
Bibble ended up in the girls' shower again. This time he got squished and attacked by a bunch of topless women. Poor guy.
Such a little game.
The girls follow through with their plan.
Here's a pretty good place down.
Didn't I tell you all? We can't make it.
Can't make it. What do you mean?
Well, we've got a special sorority meeting tonight.
Well, this is bullshit. Special sorority meeting? You have a special sorority meeting after the game.
Look, Jane, I told you they wouldn't understand.
Do you think this is okay? Jane, honey, I don't care what you wear, but today's a new day, and you've got to take that damn bra off. Viv. I don't know. Jane, listen, nobody wears those things anymore. Girls don't wear them all the time.
So she goes braless and they end up going to some chalet somewhere where there's a big party going on. And guess who shows up? It's Bilbo.
Let's just forget about everything that's happened this semester. I mean, things are going to get a lot better around here. I guarantee it. I mean, I'm tired of just thinking about life. I want to get out and live it. I want to get down. I want to get funky. I want to get up, get out, get at it, drink some whiskey, smoke some dope, and boogie!
The party has its own band, and there is Maxine the Machine.
I believe me, the pleasure.
The spot. I did some pleasures tonight. Rubber pants. Plastic kisses. Green latrine. And purple screen.
And hey, let's see how many topless women we can squeeze into a phone booth. Seems like a fun game for that one lucky guy.
You don't have to cut your throat. Just do the go. Do the go.
And on that note, that's pretty much how Incoming Freshman ends. Alright, let's talk about the movie called Incoming Freshman, which is available on this DVD, this Toga Party DVD put out by Brentwood or BCI Eclipse back around 2002. It's a movie that I think played a lot on cable in the late 80s, very late 80s actually. I think I actually may have rented this movie and copied it though originally. I don't have a pre-recorded VHS of this, but I do have the DVD here of it. So I did see it multiple times, or at least parts of it multiple times. It's basically an American teenage horror movie. It was filmed in Knoxville, Tennessee with a cast of virtually no one. And it's about this girl named Jane who goes off to college, and she's kind of an innocent little girl, or not little girl, but innocent girl, very naive in the ways of sex and that sort of thing. But her roommate Viv is very into guys and stuff, and she's always sleeping around with everybody. So Viv is trying to basically show Jane the ropes and get her interested. Now Jane does have a boyfriend back home, but when she calls him at some point, turns out he's actually with another girl. In fact, he actually called she actually called the girl who's a friend of hers, and she said, I can't find my boyfriend Steve anymore. Do you know where he is? And she's like, yeah, Steve's right here next to me. He kind of decided that he wanted a local girl now that you're gone. So there you go. Steve left her, and then she's on her own in college, and she starts dating this guy named Randy. We just got a bunch of hijinks going on here. There's not a whole heck of a lot of a plot going on. There is a subplot here with this teacher named Professor Bilbo, who's this kind of chubby guy. And every time he's in class, it's always filled with women, girls. And he always envisions them naked, which I couldn't really show you much of. But, he sees two girls in class, cut away. Next thing you know, they're two topless girls. And there's several topless girls. There's one girl takes off all of her clothes. There's some full frontal nudity in this movie. Anyway, he's just fantasizing about the naked women in his class. That's what's happening here. Apparently that subplot with Mr. Bilbo was shot in New York City and had nothing to do with the original film, but when it was bought up by a distributor, they decided to put those extra scenes in there. Pointless, really, but whatever, right? So the girl who played Viv, incidentally, unfortunately died in a car accident a few months after this was made, before it even came out, I think. So she wasn't available for some reshoots. But anyway, that's pretty much all you get in this film here. There's not a whole heck of a lot of plot, like I said. There is plenty of nudity in this, so if that's what you're looking for, that's fine. I don't know if this is available in DVD in any other form other than on this Toga Party DVD, which I also reviewed the movie Toga Party yesterday, and I mentioned that this DVD is like $45 on eBay. However, if you look on Amazon, you can find used copies of the thing for about $7 to $10. So that's the much better way to go. There's 10 movies on here. They're all kind of nudie movies. BCI put out at least 10 of these types of compilations in the early 2000s on it, because I have 10 of them. I'd like to think I have them all, but I don't know for sure. All the other 9 are horror movie stuff, but this is the only one that's comedy related. So anyway, you can get Toga Party, Seniors Getting Wasted, The Hair Experiment, Incoming Freshman, and a couple others. So it's well worth it for $10. So I'd definitely say track it down. The movie itself, Incoming Freshman, it is what it is, right? So let me know if you've seen it. Leave some comments down below. We'll talk about it. It's called Incoming Freshman. Watch it. Bye.